Hello everyone, Dave here with a new comic book day haul and recommendations video for all of you. I've got my books from the past 2 weeks here, April 6th releases and April 13th. So I'm going to go through it real quick, show you what I got, and give you my recommendations. First up, we're going to go with the books released on April 6th. Alright, so we're going to start off here with The Scorched, issue number 4 from Image Comics, and this is cover A. And then The Walking Dead Deluxe, issue number 36 from Image Comics, and this is cover A. And then here's the original issue number 36 cover art. I really like that they do that, that's pretty cool. And then we've got Little Monsters, issue number 2 from Image Comics, and this is the cover A. Then we've got Magic the Gathering, issue number 13 from Boom Ba Boom Boom Studios, and this is cover A. And now apparently cover B has at least two different variants. It's the Hidden Spark, right? The Hidden Spark variant. It's cover B now. And this one, it's the first one. It's really cool image. And this is the other one, basically the same one, just grayed out basically. I guess it's randomly filled when you buy it online apparently, from what I've seen on websites, but since I got it from the LCS, I just got both. Alright, now on to the books from this week. We've got Shadowman, issue number 8 from Valiant, and this is cover A. Noctera, issue number 9 from Image Comics, and this is cover A. And then one of my favorite new series to come out, Life Zero, issue number 3 from Ablaze, and this is cover A. And then we've got cover D, which cover D is an homage / parody cover to X-Men number 173. Seems like they're doing that with all their cover Ds now. All the cover Ds are homage / parodies of X-Men covers. Pretty interesting. And then we got the last book you'll ever read, issue number 7 from Vault Comics, and this is cover A. And this is cover B. And of course cover C, the not safe for work, polybagged and covered up variant. And then we've got King Spawn, issue number 9 from Image Comics, and this is cover A. And then we've got G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, 40th Anniversary Special, and this is a one-shot from IDW. And this is the only cover for this one. And then we've got some, these are limited edition version variants that came in for Vampirilla Dracula Unholy, issue number 4. And for some reason, these ones, they tend to come in a couple of weeks after the issue's been released. So this is cover J. And this is cover L. Ooh la la. And we've got Image 30th Anniversary Anthology number 1, and this is the only cover for this one. And then we've got Something is Killing the Children, and this is the Slaughter Pack number 3 with issues 11 through 15 in here. And these are the ones with the special painted cardstock covers, painted by David Mack. And then we've got a couple trade backs. We've got House of Slaughter, Volume 1 from Boom Ba Boom Boom Studios. Slaughter Pack also, obviously, from Boom Studios. And then we have We Live, Volume 1 from Aftershock. And there is the series going on right now for We Live. And this is apparently an older one. So the shop owner, the LCS shop owner, gave me a heads up on this one and ordered it for me. And then a couple of 2000 AD packs. Got this one here. I believe this says December 15th to January 4th. For this one, not sure. Looks like we got the 100-page mega special in here, and then 2 other issues in here. And then got another 2000 AD pack right here. And this one's got 1, 2, 3, looks like 4. Got 4 issues in here. And those are from Rebellion, straight from the UK. All right, everyone, so let me give you my recommendations from this haul. Got a lot of really good ones. First up, we got The Last Book You'll Ever Read, issue number 7 from Vault Comics. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that pretty much all these issues are on my recommendations sections of the videos. Such a great series so far. I mean, check out this artwork here. And the artwork in this series is just it's just crazy sometimes. This page here, very crazy. Love it, absolutely love it. Here's a little bit more. All right, so in this issue, we've got Olivia and Connor. They're in this town here that's not too far from the commune that had taken them in the last previous issues, and they were getting surrounded by the wildings or wildlings. I'm just going to call them wildlings. And it seems that Connor is starting to turn. He's exhibiting some savage behavior and almost kills somebody in that town there. But he does end up stopping. Olivia stops him from doing it. He runs off. They end up meeting up. They get away from the town and the wildlings there and get in the car, start driving. They run into a couple more people who are looking at her as a prophet. They end up escaping from them. And then they come up with a pretty crazy idea of how they're going to try and end all this carnage and chaos. According to the last page in this book here, the next one is the end. That's to be concluded, it says. So I'm looking forward to the next issue in terms of seeing how this is all going to turn out. A little disappointed because it's going to end, but who knows, maybe they'll come up with something else that they can do with this series. But definitely, if you haven't checked this series out yet, give it a try, check it out. And then next up, we've got the Image 30th Anniversary Anthology special. I'll jump in here, show some of the artwork. Try and get it good without the glare. So basically in this, you've got a bunch of different, let's see how many you have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 different stories in here that start out. These are all part ones in here, all written by different artist-writer teams. And I'm assuming there's going to be another issue or a couple more issues of this, but some of them have a couple of parts. You got part 1 of 12, part 1 of 4. So I'm assuming they're going to be doing a whole bunch of these, I would think, to finish these stories. So it was pretty good. There's a lot of really good stories in here, crazy stuff. And I'm looking forward to the next issue and continuing in some of these stories. All right, now we got Little Monsters issue number 2 from Image Comics. And so far, this is only the second issue, but it is one of my favorite new series to come out. Here's some of the interior artwork. And here's a little bit more. So yeah, you know, just another good read, just like issue number 1. You know, we start out in this showing the origin of one of the kids, and how one of them was trying to survive when they were human, with I'm assuming a family member who was injured. Eventually, they have an encounter with a vampire. I'm assuming this is, well, it's this vampire here, so I'm assuming that's the guy, like the main guy who is turning people, I'm guessing. But yeah, or it could be a minion, I don't know. They didn't really elaborate on it, but he seemed kind of important, so I'm assuming it's going to be the main guy in this, aside from the kids. But it then picks up where issue 1 left off, with one of the kids named Rami, discovering that they may actually not be alone. And you've got Billy has an encounter with a human, and he gets invigorated and, you know, changed by the experience. You know, the idea in this book, throughout it from start to end, is basically about change. You know, the idea of change is just all over this issue, and the pace is pretty good, and the writing, you know, is great. I mean, Jeff Lemire, it's Jeff Lemire. What else is there to say? You know, it's keeping me interested, and not revealing too much too quickly about the world of this series, but, you know, just enough to keep me wanting more. But, you know, wanting more in a good way, you know, just anticipating the next issue, not wanting more as in they're not giving me enough info or anything. And the artwork, you know, of course, is just freaking, you know, unique and nice. It's, you know, Dustin Nguyen, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I mean, these two guys as a team, they're great. So if you haven't checked this out, I definitely recommend you check out issue number 1 and then check out this one. Next up, we've got Magic the Gathering, and this is issue number 13 from Boom Ba Boom Boom Studios. Usually go with the cover A's on this, but I had to go with this one because I really like this one. I had 3 covers for this one. I really like this. This is really nice imagery here. Let's jump in. Check out some of the interior artwork we got here. I'm trying not to get too much of a glare there. Okay. There's a really cool one here. This is a really cool 2-page spread here of art. Check that out. That's really nice. Very nice. All right. So, Magic the Gathering number 13. So this one was a much better issue than the previous one. The previous one was a lot of just, you know, if I remember correctly, just a lot of them just kind of hanging around and talking and stuff. But this one just jumps right into it. It's full of action and magic. You know, the team heads over to this Sky Ruin, this place called Sky Ruin or Ameria, something like that. It's called Ameria. It's called Sky Ruin and Ameria. It's described as a wild death trap area. They're there looking for something. They don't know what they're looking for, but they believe there's some sort of immense power source there, and they think that their enemies are going to be searching for it as well, so they're hoping to run into them. You know, while maneuvering around the traps through this land, they eventually have an encounter with their enemies, Davriel, and Tybalt. I think that's how you pronounce the names. It's I have trouble pronouncing names when it comes to these fantasy stories, but that's the best I can do with those. But anyway, they eventually, during their encounter with them, they eventually get the upper hand, and they get a new direction to go by a specter of death that was conjured up to attack them and kill them, but ends up giving them some instructions. And the ending of this one is setting up the next issue's adventure, and them getting, closer to finding out what's happening in Ravnica. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Again, just terrible with pronouncing these fantasy world names and such. So, but I liked it. Artwork is great. Again, cover, fantastic cover here. And writing was good in this issue. I'm liking it so far. This is, the second story arc for this series. So I'm looking forward to the next and seeing where it goes. All right, and next up we've got Shadowman, issue number 8 from Valiant. And this is part 4 of the Dead Side War. Check out some of the interior artwork here. Yeah, some crazy shit right there. Whew. Little advertisement for the game. Shadowman Remastered. Definitely, I still gotta pick that up. I've gotta get it. Every time I see this advertisement, I want it, and then I never get it. All right, Shadowman issue number 8. So, Dead Side War Part 4, and it is the end of the Dead Side War. We got Shadowman and crew traveling over to the Dead Side to perform an exorcism, of all things. They want to perform an exorcism on their main enemy, which is the physical embodiment of the Dead Side. They require some help and power from the Pantheon gods, but the Pantheon gods, of course, have sworn to sworn their allegiance to the Dead Side, but they do whatever is necessary to get that power. They end up battling Deadside's minions, who she sends to kill them and stop them from performing the ritual. And they execute their plan, and it has a somewhat interesting outcome at the end there. It's not something that I was expecting, but it was interesting. No spoilers. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, in case anybody's going to check it out. But, some nice artwork in here. Pace was good and the writing was decent. I'm looking forward to more Shadowman adventures. If you haven't checked out this series, check it out. It's pretty cool. All right. And last but certainly not least, we've got Life Zero. And this is issue number 3. From Ablaze. All right, let's jump in here and check out some of the artwork we got. There we go. Some really graphic stuff right here. That one. All right. So, like I said before, this is one of my favorite new series to come out. I'm really liking it. We're only 3 issues in, but I'm really liking it. I love that artwork in here. It's so gory and so realistic looking. It's not cartoony and such. The artwork just really catches my eye. The writing has been pretty good also. So far none of the issues have been slow or, prodding along. They've had a good pace, and you know, the battles are usually pretty fast-paced also. The writing's been pretty good and keeping me interested. So this issue they're picking up, you know, from the end of the last issue, where one of the team members is reeling from the loss that they suffered at the end of that previous issue. They end up making their way to an apartment building. They end up splitting up, where we have Captain Shako, I'm going with Shako, and Laura looking for their daughter, and then they have other people looking for a car to get them out of the city. They're trying to hoping that they're going to find her alive in one of the apartments above that she was staying in. A battle ensues while two of the members are hot wiring a car to get out of there, and unfortunately looks like somebody else goes down. Shako and Laura end up finding their daughter in the apartment, but of course they end up getting overrun with zombies. However, they get help at the last second from one of the team members, who comes up and clears out the rest of the zombies and helps them. However, the issue ends a little messed up ending. You know, it's in a crazy, devastating fashion at the end there. I'm not gonna spoil it, you know, but it's, you know, sad. It's a sad ending in this one. But yeah, it's like I said, it's been a good series so far. This is issue number 3, and I'm looking forward to issue number 4 and beyond. Hopefully it's been doing well in the sales, and you know, hopefully issue number 4 is not going to be too far away, because I definitely want some more on this. So if you haven't checked this series out, check it out. Like I said, very good. Now, you know what? I've decided I'm going to add another one into this mix here for recommendations. I'm going with the Scorched, issue number 4 from Image Comics. Let's jump in here. I'm going to show you some of this artwork here. Alright, a little bit more. Alright, so here we go. Scorched issue number 4. We've got, you know, some tensions rising in the team here, as they have this character Soul Crusher with them, who's trying to make a truce with them and trying to explain some things to them. He needs some help from the team in order to save Natasha, who was infected by the quills from the plague spawn prototype that they encountered previously. And then another character, the Reaper, he's also recovering at the spawn headquarters, and he ends up delivering an ominous message to the team about one of their members. At the same time, they end up coming under attack from this creature that that Soul Crusher is trying to explain to them about. And you know, this creature is a machine fueled by anti-spawn and hellspawn serum. So the way it ends is basically with this creature attacking and them getting ready to defend themselves. So nice little bit of a I don't say too much of a cliffhanger, but a little bit of a cliffhanger ending. You know, setting up the next issue with a good fight. You know, it was good in here seeing the tensions between the different spawns, and particularly Spawn and Gunslinger Spawn fighting with each other and getting in each other's face and such. So it was interesting seeing the dynamics of the team like that. You know, the story's moving along nicely. The art is art's your typical detailed and wild Spawn art, as you saw, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the next issue and this battle with this creature that's attacking them. All right, everyone. that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider hitting that good old like button and subscribing to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, well, then thank you very much. Your support's very much appreciated. Also, leave a comment down below if you like. Let me know what books you picked up this week. Let me know if you got any recommendations. Let me know if you've read any of these books that I recommended, or if you've picked them up after watching this video. And let me know what you think. Or just say hi. Always love hearing from everyone. All right, so until next time, be safe and be well, and I'll catch you later.
Yeah, I'm just